Hello.
Hello, you. So uncontrived, so natural we say it. Hello, you.
So this Saturday, huh?
This Saturday.
How exciting. Yes. Such a nice little summer too. Chilled, laid back.
I feel like I've been enjoying this song for a really long time.
The idea we got in April, I think. And then, we started in July, August, I think, to write it. Yeah.
April 2021. Okay, wow. You'd done something which was really genius, which was you'd gone into a bookshop and just picked out random titles that had jumped at you.
I had my little white book, which is really tiny and has even tinier writing in it. And I collect all my ideas in there. And Hello Me was one of them. And I think I read out to you all the different kind of titles I had. And that was the one that jumped out to you.
It's a hashtag. It's a moment of Hello Me.
I think we were thinking about writing something else even to start with, but then I think we quickly changed our mind and came up with this, and you really jumped on it, and you could connect with that as well.
Something which is relatable that other people can connect to from different places and in different ways. That's like the power of a good song. I connected to it in a really personal way that is very different from you, and that's, I think, how we knew that we were onto something.
So the Hello Me was something that I thought, we could, whoever, because by that time we didn't know who was going to sing it, and it was like, that could be something that we both could pull off, and that we both kind of identify with, and then I took it back into the session with you, and it really came natural. I didn't have to work on it or anything. I just sat down with my guitar, played a few chords, and then just kind of like, that came, that little hello.
The best hooks just kind of pop out naturally, and you're like, oh, that fits.
When you pick somebody out and you want to like kind of connect with them and see whether something happens when you get together and try to write a song together, is like
it's almost like dating at the beginning.
And when I write with somebody, that might widen my horizon, because I know that person does that, and I'm going to try to do that, just to kind of meet halfway in the middle. And the song that comes out, I would have never done on my own, because I go like, oh, that's not me, but because it's a collab, it doesn't have to be just me. It has the right to be different, and I love that.
Yeah, which is funny because the song's called Hello Me, so you'd think it'd all be like self-centered, but actually it's not.
I remember that bit about watermelon juice drips down my chin. That is so you. I would have never come up with that. That was beautiful. Painted the picture so well, and it's just like, yes, you have a feeling to that. I mean, as soon as you say that sentence, watermelon juice drips down my chin, is like, you have all those other associations with it. It's like, that you see the sun, you see the lake, you feel the heat, you smell the pines, all that. Just in that little sentence could mean that. For somebody else, it could mean something else. I mean, I don't know, you're a kid again, because that's, when you're like watermelon.
Well, it was very much me responding to your idea behind the song. This me time, this precious moment that you experienced, that was just a moment of total contentment and solitude last summer. And you told me the story and you gave me details. And as I'm listening to you, I'm picking up and I'm inspired by the story unfolding, the playfulness of that moment of you just relaxing in a lake, or the idea that the way that you were interacting with your scenery and nature, all of that stuff inspired the words that tumbled out.
That song to me is something that is so peaceful on the one hand, right? Because it's like it's almost like about finding your inner peace, but then at the same time, celebration, because you celebrate that. When do we ever do that? I think we don't do that enough, just really celebrating that inner peace that we find. Writing the song itself is almost like a little vacation, because in your mind you're kind of busy with those images and pictures the whole time, and that feels great. The
song is basically a mood. And the thing is, though, the challenge I think that everyone has with those Hello Me moments, those moments when you realize that you're just really appreciating yourself and your own company, or whether it's just a moment of self-revelation, whatever it is that Hello Me signifies in that time, there is work that goes behind getting to that, to being able to make that time, to love yourself, learn to love yourself enough that you can just appreciate being by yourself and, you know, turning off all the noise inside your head. Of course, there's work that goes into that. But like you said, this song just celebrates that feeling and just puts sound to it. It's just a soundtrack. And initially, we tried kind of doing this as a duet. And we realized that because the song was about almost solitude and being alone, it wouldn't make sense to divide the singing on the verses. So we tried, when I came over in October to Germany, like that I would be more of a, you know, do backing vocals throughout the song, and then I would have like a feature on the bridge. And then you were really patient with me as I tried to record the right vocals for that bridge. And something that you do perfectly, and which you deliver perfectly now on the final song as the solo artist, is to really just convey the mood of the song. It's just the whole sound that comes through with your voice and the guitar and the other sounds is just yum.
Those harmonies you did I love those. It's like we didn't even talk about that. It's like those harmonies that go underneath the verse of it. That's such a like 50s kind of thing to do, which is really lovely in this song. I love those harmonies, and they're so enhancing for the song. So every time I listen to it, those kind of like, my ears are with those. I love them.
It's just part of the ambience almost of the song.
Yeah, it creates the atmosphere. Absolutely. Yeah.
The song was self-produced by you, so like it was very hands-on.
It's all about feeling, and that's what I love about songwriting. It's like you have to be able to feel not just yourself, but everything else in the room, every instrument and every person. And I love that. It feels alive to me. Yeah, and I have to say I did do the production in terms of putting the instruments in and stuff like that, but I did have somebody else mixing it, so I can't take that credit. But yeah, it's both of us even heard different things in those mixes, like, oh, to me that doesn't really sound, oh, to me that doesn't really, oh, did you use that there? So so that really helped as well, just having, you know, an extra pair of ears listening over it. So that was really good too. It's just an easy little song, so yeah, we'll send it on its way. And,
congratulations with the water.
Yes, congratulations to us.
Hello,
taking us on.
hello.